Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm in the Crucible. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. You already know the early game. We look for a moth. We look for 2 threes. We love a cockroach. We look for a good name. How about the fictive writers? I personally prefer non-fictive. I am very smart. That's more. Listen, I've accepted we lose round 1. We lose these. Let's freaking go. And I don't sweat that. I don't sweat that loss. They say don't sweat the small stuff, and it's all small stuff. Well, if that's the case, I'm definitely not sweating that. This is the way we're gonna run it, like this, like this. There's a 0% chance we lose this round, and I'm willing to. I'll stake my Super Auto Pet's career on that. You see fear in my eyes? Oh, we won. Imagine that. All right, you take your level. Yeah, but you almost. Yeah. We almost. Sure. Like just the same way that 3 minus 2 is almost 0. Except for the fact that it's literally 100% of the time is 1. But it was almost 0, though. You should be really scared. Sure, whatever you say. Okay, winning right now sounds great to me. Let's get buffs on our doorhead ants. Seems groovy to me. I would happily add a second doorhead ant temporarily. I would consider taking a moth to level 3 just because at the very least it also gives 1/1 buffs. To the moth, that is. Okay, I see what you got cooking here. Do you see what I've got cooking? Do you smell what the rock is cooking? Round 3 to like round 8, that's where I apply my trade. This is where I generate my alpha. Can I hit you with a crazy take? Sell me. Run 3 doorhead ants. Give one of them broccoli, and then take another moth. Oh, but then this baboon's gonna... You buffed the wrong one! It's okay. This round is lights out. I'm not willing to stake my whole Super Autobet's career on it, but this round is very light. This is like a free win round. And then we've got so much space left in the squad to fit the units that we need in ascending order if we choose to keep our baboon going. So give me my level. Porcupine is a good receiver of buffs. Another moth for the time being. And this is a just in case me, but I feel like our team for round 5 is still really strong. Would love to see some baboons as soon as possible, though. Listen, it took us a long time to figure out the moth chess match. I remember being like just using my moth at the back, applying the attack to my strongest unit, and then being like, why isn't it working? Like, why are my results so bad? Once we figured it out, though, I mean, that's so it was one of the biggest improvements I've ever had in this game. So we're about to get a tier... Oh, you got nothing to buff. Really? Don't you buff the... Oh, the porcupines will level up. I was just going to say we're going to get a tier 6. That's not true. I'm all shook up. I got my game set up backwards right now. Get smoked. Okay, we deserve to lose. I literally had... For some reason, I had us on turn 7 already. So now Porcupine is getting buffed. And we have a Crocodile early, which is just nice. And honestly, you just spitting something out. With all the summons we got coming out here, it just feels like this is like... we got potential shark pivots like in the bag right now. What are we shooting? I guess with the Crocodile, it's like this early, you don't expect to actually shoot like a good unit. But just to shoot anything is good enough. Little surprised we made it happen, but we got there. There's 5. It's equipment difference. I think we go cans because we know that we've got pivots incoming. Nobody else really needs garlic. I would freeze you. There's a realistic chance we lose this round. Not interested. Freeze a can. So what's getting buffed next? Crocodile. But honestly, we should probably start thinking about maybe like the baboon has served its time and it didn't get where it needs to go. So instead, like the next logical step, it's a strong lad, would be sell the baboon for a better scaler like a like monkey. Or Dragonfly could go kind of crazy right now, too. I would still can while we're here. I would say you still do. You're useless now. Get out of here. Give me my buff. Run, for the time being, run double Crocodile. Very strange looking squad. Monkey, yes. But we'll wait around. No. Shark is critical. And I don't exactly know how we're going to set this up right now, okay? I don't exactly know how we're going to set this up right now. All I know is all of my units summon other units when they die. So there's something to live for here. Oh, you piece. You piece. We were so close to a draw. I'm flabbergasted. Could always just combine first. You're useless. You're potentially useful. Crocodile at the front, I'll be the first to admit it's a bit different. It's a bit out of the pocket. But I'm willing to operate in lethality here, if I must. It's a summon build where we killed their turkey. There's some bullishness to be had. It's not perfect. No, we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. A shark versus an enemy summon build when we also have lots of summons. Wait a minute, we're not going to be fine? Wait a minute, it's so over. This is the luckiest orca of all time. This will be the worst run I've ever participated in. I'm going to go crazy mode. I'm going to go tiger crocodile. I would rather get a crocodile to level 2 or a tiger to level 2 than just put a banana on you, but with no other options. There we go. Okay, we're locked in. I don't know if that's a good thing. What do you got? You got a walrus too? So the walrus is guaranteed to hit the skunk, which means we can't. Oh no, we're screwed. We're gonna lose. I just looking at it. It's not even about the dog. It's just about the fact that our only unit capable of killing the guinea fowl is our unit at the back, which means that there's no way we could beat a team that has death touch at the back. We're cooked. Wow, that went poorly. Took the wind out of my sails a little bit. Didn't even get the chance to say Jamie Lee Curtis mode during that run. Put you out here so that next round. You'll be a 2-4. Let me be like an innocent teabag. Everybody always thinks I'm BM. Like, I teabag in every first-person shooter I play. First thing I would say is I don't get many kills. You got to celebrate them when you get the chance. Second thing I would say is, actually, I was just crouching really quickly to avoid getting headshot from the others, the enemy base on Blood Gulch. You thought I was teabagging? No, no, no. That's extremely bad manners. I would never. I was simply trying to avoid a headshot from the enemy base. You should, honestly, it's BM, it's toxicity that you accuse me of being toxic. When you know that I'm such a nice guy. Well, this is a bad start. What a beautiful day outside. I thought we were being robbed temporarily, but... Let me go level. Maybe this is like... We haven't tried it this week. That's the main reason I'm going to try it right now. Got a couple of levels coming here. I'm just wondering if possibly the dog could be like a mid-game superstar and then you just farm some wins with it and then sell it for a walrus later. But don't sweat it. This is where... This is my time to shine. This is my ideal phase of the game. A bear is a perfect addition to the squad. And a royal flycatcher kind of goes crazy here as well. Remember the old dog? They say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but he can forget how to be good. Make it make sense. We have no feint triggers, but we're going to get some payouts here. Big stuff. Big stuff. What a shot from the royal flycatcher. We win these. All too easy. Level. I could sell you. I don't want to sell you. Like, just to get temporary dog buffs. You know what? We have to. It's like we have to run Antelope on this team. It's just too good. If anything, I'd say we keep you and we dump the Flycatcher because it's not generating that much value for us right now. You would allow another dog to get summoned, which would give us another 1/1. We still want meat on our bear at some point. And this is an unusual team. Also have no idea where it goes in the short term or at all in the long term. Like, I feel like all of these units are very disposable in the long term. They have a Royal Flycatcher? That's bad. No, it's not. Holy cow. I'm teabagging innocently. I'm trying to avoid a headshot from the enemy base in Blood Gulch. You don't need meat because you have this. If anything, you should have meat. There's a part of me that's wondering if, like, the Wombat could just be like the same way a Raccoon is like a counter pick in the late game. Almost every team in the late game seems to have some feint effect. Now, in the early game, nobody has a feint effect, you may have noticed. And yet... Oh, woo! Should give me one of these, because you seem to be sticking. For now, I'll take that. I don't think it's very bullish for this next round, but I'll take it for now. We're going to override the garlic. What was I thinking? A feint trigger! A feint trigger! That's actually good for our dog. We'll take those. They do have a feint build themselves, though. I mean, they also just have, like, a really, really strong bird. Like an insanely strong bird that just keeps getting stronger. I mean, we lose this one. That's a creative team. We lost by enough. Losing by 10-10, that's enough to be, like, demoralized. Wow. I think I'm overrating you. I know that it might seem like it undermines the whole theme of the run. I'm telling you, though, level 1 bear is not... you don't want to hang your hat on that headed into the late game, okay? And we're spitting out a 10-10 bus ourselves. It might screw us up a little bit against the porcupine. It did, but I'm not sure it did enough. It didn't do enough. Okay. So our Wombat is actually doing some great work for us. I would love to see it level up. The dog is not necessarily going to stick around, but I think that the Antelope at this point probably will. For now, cow me, buff me, buff me. We'll go level 3 Wombat. Really, like, this one is... I'm pessimistic, but it seems goofy, which is the main reason I'm rolling it right now. There's some goofiness here. And I don't mind a goofy run. If this run's goofy, then just go ahead and go yuck. We weren't off by too much there. We're good, you know, our backline unit getting sniped is a big deal for us, unfortunately. It's sad that, like, well, you're not important, but then an alpaca doesn't really fit well. Unless we sell the dog, sell the cow, run alpaca, buy an antelope, then we're only 1 away. If it's worse, it's not that much worse. I'm fully prepared to go down to lethal. I would just love to see you copy, like, a level 3 bus or something. Level 3 Walrus! It's unlosable, right? It might be drawable, but it can't be losable. I guess we only got 2 death touch, so it's definitely... Oh, we won! We won! Thanks for the Walrus. No, that's not fair. You shouldn't be able to copy my walrus by having spent 20 gold to get this when I only had to spend 3 gold to get a walrus. You see how stupid you sound? Give me my level. Yeah, I know we're not going to get him tier 6. That's okay. I mean, a turkey seems like an interesting get here. We're not really summoning that many other units, though, now that I think about it. Lion doesn't really work. Walrus completely works. I will just operate from you in the front position. Another walrus. I will sell the moth to make this happen. Does make our antelope a little worse temporarily, but... I was going to say another walrus. What can I say? I just like the idea of trying to make the alpaca work, okay? What are you copying? Nothing? No feint triggers? Scammed? Well, this basically could not have gone worse to begin with, but here we are. We're on lethal. It's a position I'm very familiar with. Another walrus would hit the spot, man. Holy cow. Okay. And then just a unit that does something. An orca does something for our build. Crocodile technically does something too. But a scorpion probably would have been better. But, I mean, to get a level 3 walrus out here this early is quite nice. But I still don't know if we got enough. We are going to copy a bus. Got a little death touch bus status. I mean, that's kind of insane with it. You got a PETA, but then we got a bus. What do you do with my trumpets? You added 6 trumpets or something? That's pretty good. All right. Still tough to imagine getting the 10. Or 8, for that matter. I'm sorry to the orca, but a possible skunk here. And you know what? I'm like, maybe just... six more trumpets instead of you. I mean, it's tough, man. We're in a tough world here, okay? It's like because we can't sell the aardvark, but like we feel right now like I can't sell any of my units, I guess. And that's what's got me all screwed up. Sorry, that's what the death touch is for. I think we just copied a level 3 weasel. We still make it out of this. Okay. Death touch is just like the perfect plaster over any... If you got a hole in your run, death touch will sort you right out, man. Temporarily. And then you'll start to believe that it couldn't possibly go wrong. And then it'll go wrong. So now you're giving me a lot of extra trumpets. I would describe myself as pessimistic still, but... We're copying an orca's effect at level 3. Which means we're actually going to spit out 2 units, because, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I understand. I'm not mad. Much. Interesting. You found a way to incept some melon armor into the game. I gotta give you props for that. And yet, we found ourselves here on 9. I'm feeling this is pretty interesting. Please, God, let me get this guy leveled up. I mean, at this point, we know the odds of getting a chocolate and, like, another cow or so low. We did what we could, okay? And rather than 1-1, just give me a chili pepper. Like, I don't expect it to make a huge difference, but you're going to give me 18 extra trumpets. We're close to spitting out a 50-50. We stall out on 9 a lot this week. Perhaps there's a miracle. We have no feint triggers. It's unfortunate. But they have no summons. Oh, they do have a summon! Fair enough. Still, that was a good 9. I don't mind that 9 at all. Give me this, give me this. Give me a man after midnight. And again, I know we do this in the post-mortem every time. Be like a proper planet. Sorry, Pluto. Maybe try spending less time next to Uranus. Hilarious. We say this every time in the debrief, but I'm having a great time this weekly. I don't know how much more this weekly we got. I appreciate your patience. I am away from the 22nd of April until the 1st of May or something like that. So if you find yourself confused, hey, why are there so many videos of this one specific weekly? I want there to be videos, and I don't have a time machine. So I'm doing what I can, okay? And it was a good weekly to go all in on. Definitely a weasel. And what about a weasel that we allow to get buffed by having bought a beetle as well? I would like it if you had... You know what, I'm just thinking here. You should go here. You should go here. I'll buy meat for you next time. Maybe we'll go level 3 ladybug. Somewhat unlikely. You know what? I'm sorry to do this to you. Wait a minute, I screwed up. Why did I buy that for the... I thought that if you... Sorry, I'm putting in my dignified voice. For some reason, I brain farted. I thought if I fed the beetle broccoli, that it would buff the weasel. But the weasel was not the leftmost unit in the shop. Anyway, long story short. You take an elephant just because the elephant opens up a lot of archetypes for you this week. We freeze you for next round. We pop this on you because we know we're going to move you back at some point, and we know you're going to want honey. The honey's going to be efficient later. It kind of makes up for the broccoli purchase a little bit, maybe. They got a very strong team. Although, the longer their elephants live for, I think you got a little lucky, man. That's all I'm going to say. It's like the longer your elephants live for, the worse it is for the other elephant. Porcupine. It's interesting. It's an interesting idea. I'm going to pass it in favor of this. And that's at least a level. I can live with that. I'm not thrilled with this squad, but I do like a weasel, and I like what a level 2 elephant can do for us. So I don't think we have to, like, crush right now, as much as I would like to. I would settle for, you know, just not losing too much. I'm okay with that. Like, that's, I could tell as soon as I saw the meat on the guinea fowl, we were in trouble. I'm going to take my level. I'm going to sell you. I'm going to buy you. At some point, we're going to want this on you, so that's like a little future planning. Actually, it's present planning, because at some point, we're going to want a donut on you. And then, to be honest, I'm gonna send one of these out here. I'm going to freeze you, because maybe we got 2 more levels incoming. If we could get to a Triceratops very quickly, that would be... I mean, it's kind of a cheesy way to get it done this week, but... If some butts were candies and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas, right? And he's going garlic mode. We take those. You're on. Skunk's gone. Really need a level. Really need the level. Pug, I saw what we could do with Pug. I'm uninterested. We needed the level. We got the level. Spit out a monkey. Monkey next round. Absolutely. Monkey on the elephant. Keep it buffed and then hope to live long enough for a Triceratops to come out. I mean, our HP is at 4 right now. We will live long enough for a Triceratops to come out. Level 2 skunk. Holy cow, they got me good with that level 2 skunk. Combine me. Buy me. Place me. Place me. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Oh, well, well, well. A level 2 skunk. I'd like to introduce myself. I, too, have a level 2 skunk starting next round. You know, it's just par for the course. You know you're killing your own units here. It's the price you pay for having such a sweet elephant. And you know what? We still made it work. Our intuition was correct there. Or maybe we just got matched up against the ideal opponent. Give me my level. Nah. Give me my level. Nah. What I will do, I'm going to put a second monkey out there. And we're going to give one of the monkeys a fly, not a fly, but a bee, just because we know we're going to move them back at some point. But for now, we're going Omega scaling. Obviously, Triceratops, very important. Feels like, to me, we can't put a donut on our elephant until we get Triceratops, because the loss of garlic is going to cause us to hemorrhage our HP. So it's nice to freeze a donut, although chocolate also exists. So we're... Just wait for it. You're willing to wait for it. Come on. Statistically, you owe me something. Statistically speaking, you owe me something. You owe me? You buffed the skunk instead of the monkey. How dare you? I mean, you spread it out because we got a level 3, a level 2, and a level 1. But that's... It hurts me a little bit. But, you know, you're going to steal my garlic? You're going to steal my garlic and kill me? We're toasted on this one. We need... I mean... There's a blessing and a curse. The curse is we need a Triceratops. The blessing is all we need is a Triceratops. And then hopefully donut. But... There's our Triceratops. You're gone. No disrespect. You're in. You take a pita. Now a donut would go insane. Also good. No donut? Okay. That's why we got 2 life left. We got a chance to make something happen here. Huh? Something? You are quite strong. We've done something special. Okay, we stopped the bleeding, at least temporarily. Now, again, it's a bit of a scumbag build, but I don't think there's any better way to send the weekly off than with, like, the most unique and oppressive meta that this weekly's ever seen. Okay? This is great stuff. You take this, and then we're hoping for a donut. No donut. Realistically, like, the moth can go now. But it needs to go for something worthwhile. Not worthwhile. Actually, if you'll forgive me... 4 squad, in my opinion, immediately worthwhile. And then you could send a hammerhead out there next. We don't really need the monkey anymore either. Like, the monkey can also... I mean, really, all we need is the Triceratops, probably, and the elephant, probably. And if we can keep that... I mean, those 2 units are the engine that pushes the squad. So we should only be worried about taking things that, like, glorify those 2 units right now. We still got to get 4 wins, though. And there's... Tiger is a gimme, if we can get a tiger. And skunk is a gimme. We already got a skunk. Okay, tiger's a gimme. Donut me? Still no donut? You just pass. It looks underwhelming, but looks, as Brad Pitt said in Burn After Reading, can be deceptive. Now what? Oh, that's bad. You buffed me enough. Come on, do it again. Do it again. He kept him alive temporarily. I really appreciate that. And then the rest of the squad's got a certain je ne sais quoi. I can't believe you would hit me with a scorpion after everything we've been through, and we still made it happen. Okay, give me my 3 extra gold. A natural scorpion is like the worst thing that could happen to us, though. Thank you so much. Very valuable. I haven't even been looking for donuts. In this situation, you might as well take some support here. I lost focus and did not even think about how valuable a donut could be for me. That's going to be tough. We got enough! I don't believe it. Oh, man. Oh, man. And we got 2 chances. No donut? No donut? No donut? No donut? That's pretty nice. I would freeze both of these. I'm just looking for a donut. No donut. Level 3 skunk could be the difference maker, so let's go with that first. Level 3 Triceratops would help out a lot. The hammerhead is more of like, it's a longer term play, but if it's got to be done, it's got to be done. Hang on, I'm panicking. Never mind, we won. There's 10. Okay. Well, I don't know how many different ways you want me to do it, but we did it all this week, including the most scumbag way of all. Either way, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the weekly this week. If I'm not recording any more tomorrow, if you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. I'll see you next time. See ya!